B-Dubs lost at least $100,000 in sales the past 12 months by violating the third commandment of ABR, retain. They failed to retain my attention after they had a great promotion that got my attention 12 months earlier. Hi, I'm Matt Plapp, the Chief Energy Officer of America's Best Restaurants, where we help restaurants just like yours find more frequent customers through our three commandments: attract, build, retain. Today, we're going to talk about how B-Dubs did an amazing job of getting my attention a year ago with their all-you-can-eat wings and fries promo. Hell, who wouldn't stop their scroll on that one? They not only failed at today's topic, retention, but they also failed Commandment 2, build a database. Let me tell you a quick story. A year ago, B-Dubs got my attention with a great promotion. As I mentioned, all-you-can-eat wings and fries. My son and I went the next day and enjoyed it. But at no point in that journey did they ask for my info. So guess what happened? Matt Plapp went missing. I didn't go back again until this year when I saw the same promo marketed online. It got me thinking, how did they fail to get me to come back the last 12 months? And what kind of money did it cost? I know right now you're thinking, Matt, where did you get $100,000 in sales? That ain't mathin'. Here's how I got that. I spent $50 on that visit. And in 12 months, they failed to market to me to come back. I would have come back at least 10 times. I eat wings once to twice a week, probably like most of your customers. And when you take that $50 times 10 visits, there's $500. But Matt, that's still not $100K. Well, guess what? There's a few hundred people just like me. I can promise you, thousands of people saw that promotion, took advantage of it, and then never came back because by failing Commandment 2, they flunked in a big way on Commandment 3, which is today's topic, retention. Why is retention such an important part of the marketing plan? If we go backwards to the 1980s, it might not be that important because back then there were a handful of restaurants in every community. Your great food, your great service, and your location drove your traffic. That retained customers. In 2025, there's restaurants everywhere. Hell, there's 6 Chipotles within a 10-mile radius around my house, office, and the gym I go to. You can't compete with that. And on top of that, we're inundated with marketing everywhere. So in order to retain your customers and their business, you have to do something to get their data, which was step 2 of the last video. And if you haven't seen that one, go check out my last video on build a database. Retention is massively important. You have to have a predictable way to market to your customers so you can get them to do what you want to do. In today's video, I'm going to give you a few examples. One of those is Hoffer Newport, who we helped do this exactly. As I've mentioned the past couple videos, we helped them attract attention with a great offer, free pretzels and beer cheese. In order to get that promotion, they had to give us their information, so we built a database. Well, fast forward about 2 years later, one of the owners comes to me and says, Matt, we are $600 short of our goal on Mondays. How do we build $600 more in sales to a day, a night, Monday night, that nobody really comes to a restaurant? What can we do? I said, simple, Nick. We're going to aim and expect. We're going to take our best, most loyal customers, our Steinmasters, a part of our database we had segmented out because they came to the restaurant all the time. In fact, they came whenever the hell we invited them. We're going to create a promotion called Menu Mondays. It's where we sample new menu items, where we test experimental items, and where we introduce or maybe reintroduce ones that nobody's buying. It's a simple promo from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday night. We're going to segment this list and target different fractions so that over the course of a quarter, people will each get invited one time. Guess what happened? $4,000 in sales within a few months every single Monday. Not 600 like we needed, 4K, because we aimed at a loyal part of their database and we got the outcome we needed. That is the idea behind retention. Now, that last way to increase your sales was to get people to spend more money when they come to your restaurant. And let's face it, nobody's servers are selling desserts and appetizers like they should be, but your email and text messaging will. If you build a database and then use it to not only retain your customers' attention, but retain them as customers, you can upsell in there. You can send emails and text messages to those customers for very specific promos. Come to the restaurant this Monday through Friday for lunch and get a free appetizer. Come this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, and get a free dessert. Your email and text messaging is never going to get lazy and forget to ask. That is, unless you fail to put it in place. So one of the keys to retaining your customers is having automated marketing in place to help you attack all of the ways you can drive more sales and visits. Giving them that promo like the free appetizer or free dessert is just the tip of the iceberg. That's them experimenting an item that they're going to try many times in the future and fall in love with. That is how you increase your average check size. Why does retention marketing work so well, but why aren't many of you doing it? It's pretty simple. You don't have the data and you don't have a strategy in place. Attract, build, retain is a framework. You can attract all the attention you want, but you're not retaining people's attention if you don't build a database. So the biggest reason most restaurants aren't using a retention strategy is they don't have anybody to retain. They don't have my name, my phone number, my email, my birthday. You've got to get that in place. And then once you have it in place, you've got to have a systematic process that retains your customers' attention. Emails and text messages to remind them when they stop coming. Emails and text messages to get them to visit a time they might not visit, like Steinmaster Night. And then also generic emails and text in between there that reminds people of the great product they had. Like when me and my son Cole were at B-Dubs 12 months earlier, we had a great experience. Great wings, great french fries, great service. All they would have had to do is stay top of mind, and I would have remembered and walked in that restaurant at least 10 more times. Attract attention, build a database, and retain your customers. The 3 ABR commandments are what you need to thrive in your restaurant today, tomorrow, and next year. If you like what you've seen, like, comment, subscribe, follow me at mattplapp.com. I'll see you next video.